Wunderschönen Tag, fellow aviators. In today's sortie, we are taking the MiG-29 into a combat air patrol. Weather. We are faced with moderate weather challenges in the form of freezing rain, moderate wind gusts, and moderate visibility. Conditions are likely to affect takeoff and landing procedures, and have a limiting factor on our sensor capabilities. For example, the IRST. Location. The combat air patrol will take us 50 nautical miles north of the airfield in the vicinity of the nearby mountain range. Enemy forces. Lead 4 aircraft have been reported probing our SAM network with Mirage F-1s, MiG-21s and Su-25s. Friendly forces. There are between 1 and 3 friendly fighter aircraft conducting combat air patrol in the vicinity as well, so we can request support if necessary. Our objective is to fight to maintain air superiority. We are equipped with 2 R-27 ETs, 4 R-73s, one 1500-liter centerline external fuel tank, and maximum fuel on board. For this sortie we are conducting normal takeoff procedures. This means we will use full throttle but no afterburner, otherwise known as full military power. Once the aircraft is lined up on the runway, ensure flaps are in takeoff position and engage the run-up brake. Now, gradually apply thrust up to 80%. The nose of the plane will lower slightly. Check that your EGT readings are in the yellow zone and not greater than a 4% difference. If this check fails, abort takeoff. Once check is complete, apply full military power and release the brakes. Once you reach 125 knots, apply backward pressure to the stick to raise the nose a maximum of 10 degrees. Liftoff occurs between 140 and 150 knots. Retract the gear at 30 to 50 feet. Flaps in normal position once you reach 350 feet. Once the aircraft speed has reached 270 knots, reduce thrust to 85% and maintain a 5 to 10 degree climb. This ensures you save your fuel for the dogfight. Now, enjoy the view before we reach the cap objective area. As a habit, in BVR distance, I pull down my helmet-mounted sight. If the bandit reaches my visual range, I have one less thing to think about and can immediately queue up the target. Spike, 12 o'clock. AWACS reports bandit, bearing 309, at 30 miles, Angels 22. This bandit is approaching our weapon engagement zone. Let's find the bandit with our IRST, so he doesn't know what hit him. Fox 2. That's a splash. Launch. Fox 2. That's a splash. That's a splash. That Phantom almost got me. Luckily my missile shot down his first missile. Don't ask me to do that again. AWACS reports 2 more bandits, closing into our location, bearing 336, at 30 miles, Angels 18. Let's continue to show the enemy how this MiG-29 maintains air superiority. That was not ace flying on my part, but we managed to survive and get the kills. Time to return to base, our fuel is getting low and so are the missiles. We also have an enemy F1 approaching for some revenge. Time for a debrief. We conducted a combat air patrol 50 nautical miles north of Airbase Lochini in the Caucus. We engaged the first bandit well within visual range and launched an R-27ET. Our sensors were being affected by the weather conditions, severely limiting our ability to find the enemy at distance. The wingman of Bandit 1 engaged us immediately after splash. We merged with Bandit 2, but eliminated the threat within one full turn, using our helmet-mounted sight system and the R-73. Bandit 3 presented as a merge, but was also eliminated in one turn with an R-73. Bandit 4 merged without us knowing about it and we had trouble locating his position. In hindsight, climbing to obtain visual of the enemy interceptor was not a good choice. We did succeed in finding him, but only because we got lucky. After a splash on Bandit 4, we assessed our weapons and fuel state. The decision was made to return to base. A final comment. Too often in DCS we look for the splash on targets. Surviving to make it back to base is also a difficult task to manage. In this sortie, we managed to get lucky with the last bandit. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or comment. More MiG-29 videos are on the way. Thanks for watching. Mod Pi over and out.